Wow, wow. Wow.
Well, this is the last time I'll get to send the theme song being the same for a new season, so let's just throw a whole 10 sins at it. Voltception.
I'm getting all shook up! I don't really sound like that, do I, baby?
Well, she's a guy, so... Also, I think I finally deciphered where that dog is from, and now I have a theory on when this show takes place. You see, in the movie I Am Legend, there are these cancer dogs that look just like this one, and I believe this is one of those cancer dogs. I mean, you don't see any other kind of dogs on Earth. But this means that Voltron takes place after the events of the movie, meaning that society had somehow been re-civilized by the cure that Will Smith invented. Glad to finally get some proper closure on the end of that film. Also, Voltron doesn't even look remotely like that in this world.
Back on the colony, Luca and I didn't always get along.
That's relevant. Also, hell, if I didn't know that you only knew one person on the colony, I wouldn't even know who Luke is.
But despite that, I always respected Luca.
Oh wait, that's who this Altean is? I would retract those last two sins, but I thought she was referring to her little brother, the only person in the colony that she ever interacted with, who she explicitly stated she felt completely alone without. You can't come at me now telling me that she was aware of any other Alteans there.
If she was so desperate for something to believe in, it may have made her susceptible to being manipulated.
Well, that was a big and insulting assumption. Who said she was desperate for something to believe in, or that she was manipulated into doing this and not forced or mind controlled?
Stuff, and Allura's a little different. Keith is friendly. He's happy all the time. I mean, dude, they got it so wrong.
As if this fourth wall break wasn't obvious and forced enough, Hunk looks back at the audience just to be sure we get the joke.
What? Keith and Allura? No, it should be Lance and Allura.
I love how they're always so subtle with their ship referencing.
No, you asked her, didn't you? Oh, and she said no. Oh man, here I am rubbing your face in it.
Hunk would be great at, well, being me, really.
She didn't say no. I never asked her.
Wow, what a bitch.
We need to get back out there and end this war before the Galra can reorganize.
I mean, it's not like you disorganized them anymore by... try again. Well, I mean, shit. I mean, it's not like you disorganized them anymore by defeating Sindak. They were already disorganized as a whole from when Lotor died, so at this point, they're literally fighting against themselves in a free-for-all, and you guys are just coming in and beating them up anyways. Which leads me to the biggest problem I think this show depicts, which is the fact that King Alfor blew their home world to smithereens. They are literally homeless in space, and Voltron is flying around stopping them from taking over other people's homes, but never presenting them with one to replace what they lost.
Oh, right, yeah, okay, I don't want to keep you, so...
Damn, she doesn't even wait for him to stop talking before she walks away. Rude bitch. Everyone needs a little bit of domestic abuse for encouragement occasionally.
Some dinner tonight, us, yes.
Okay, lover boy Lance. Now walk away before she changes her mind.
He says all of this right in front of her, basically implanting the thought in her head to change her mind.
I have a...
She has a date with pointy chin!
They all have pointy chins. Literally, look at all of the chins on screen right now. They are lethal weapons.
Katie, fashion? That's a good one.
Hey, that's my line.
Without her mother's permission is an acceptable activity for a 15-year-old.
She's 15? Well, better start deleting a lot of fan art.
FBI, open up!
Also, she's grounded, yet she was watching TV earlier. What kind of lightweight punishment is it that you just have to be around your mother?
My father from an intergalactic tyrant doesn't get me a pass!
Yelling at your mother? Jesus, Pidges, what? Do I really want to make this joke? It's kinda racy. People might get upset. The comment section could catch fire. Screw it. I wrote it. They'll just have to deal with it. Moose thought to himself.
She's stabilized, but we need to be careful about how we proceed.
How ironic, the one time Allura isn't here, the one thing she's been waiting for happens. Who is this black market guy and why is everyone so casual about him? These guys' faces. Wait, it's been several months since everything went down, but nobody decided to clean up even a little bit?
Okay, Operation Find Allura a date outfit is go. We're gonna take it one store at a time until we come out of this place successful.
Doesn't look like you have many stores to choose from in terms of finding clothes.
I love shopping. Don't you, Ina?
Holy shit! Well, my one Season 8 wish has been granted. Finally, Leif's daughter has become her own person and gained a name.
It's a primal urge from when collecting and gathering was a means of survival.
Except I don't think shopping for clothes that you'll wear once counts as a means of survival. Also, I just don't think that's even one of the reasons people like shopping. But okay, fake deep person.
Great to meet such passionate KBP fans. What have you got to trade?
Oh yeah, there is no form of currency anymore. How did they not know this? Have they not had to buy anything at all for the months they've been here?
Well, that's some way to treat a paladin of Voltron.
Well, that's some way to manipulate people into giving you things you don't deserve.
Wait, what? You mean like from the show?
You mean like in real fucking life? Like a few months ago? They act like Earth got attacked several generations ago. Also, let's just think about how somehow in a few months they were able to greenlight, write, shoot, and release a whole show about Voltron. Like, if you thought this show had lazy writing, imagine how bad the Voltron show in their world has got to be.
My kid loves that show.
This guy has a child? He looks about 15. I'm not trying to think about the parameters upon which he had a child.
The game is yours if I could just get an autograph from my daughter.
Sure thing. Anything for the kids.
Sin Machine, you know what to do. Jesus, why did they choose now, the final season, to start full on sucking off the original series? I thought this season was supposed to be important.
I'm on a date with her tonight and...
What? But you're not even royalty or Altair, and you're definitely not Altair royalty!
Well, in that case, I think her options are just a little limited. Also, Karan must know this, so his overreaction kind of just leads me to think that, you know, he wants to hit that Thank you, Season 8, for giving us time for this. All of this.
I think we've done it.
Hey, wait a minute. I just got tricked into watching an episode of Say Yes to the Dress.
I give you an autograph from a world-famous paladin of Voltron.
No! Price just went up to 3 Phoebes.
Does she forget that she's had an encounter with this exact guy? So, now you're asking me to believe that this guy somehow knows what this Earth game is and is so in love with it that he'd sell them this dress for it?
That I will not do.
So, whoever was appointed to put those monitors on her must have been excited about the placement.
Karan made it for me for my date.
Haha, you have wieners on your neck.
She's going out with you, it's because she likes you. The annoying, stupid, Earth version of you.
Keith points out all the reasons no one should like Lance in a sentence about how Allura likes Lance. Also, take that, Clance fans. Keith is openly talking about Allura being with Lance without spite, showing that there was nothing really there to base Clance off of. I don't know why I decided to attack you all this way, but it happened.
You watching the sunset?
Yeah.
Fucking hippie.
You look amazing.
Wait, that was the big dress reveal? That dress is basic and ugly. Look at how it fits her. Jesus, this is disgusting.
When we were kids and Veronica mixed dirt with water and told Lance it was chocolate milk.
Oh yeah, I still can't believe he fell for it.
I can't believe you thought mud looked enough like chocolate milk to try to even attempt to trick someone with it.
What did he do? He told on me, of course.
And then on top of all of the insults that can be thrown at Lance, he's also a snitch? Honestly, Syndak has more redeeming qualities.
Maybe you can put in a good word for me with that long-haired friend of yours,
What? Keith? No. No way, no.
Jesus, Veronica, how desperate do you have to be to want a guy with zero personality?
That's strange. He always gave off the impression of being rather popular with women.
Really? Women like mental illness?
To family.
I shouldn't be laughing at this because it's so unintentionally messed up, but my lord, that's hilarious.
And for the paladins of Voltron, the very ones who killed our savior Lotor.
Well, she's not wrong.
It's all my fault the Golra did this to your home.
Blah blah was my fault even though I have no basis for my reasoning and I'm just feeling sorry for myself, cliche. Allura does some random magic trick that she learned but never told anyone about. Cliche. Also, what the hell has Allura been doing this whole time? They could have been using her to help grow vegetation and make sure that there is ample food for everyone.
See that everyone already has a family and a home to return to once the war is over. Everyone except me.
And Karan. And Ramel.
Earth can be your home, or anywhere you want to go. It doesn't matter. I would follow you across the universe.
This is so romantic and cute. It's a good thing nothing is going to happen to either of them and they'll live happily ever after.
You truly feel that way?
She acts like the mice didn't already tell her this seasons ago. All I'm saying is, Lotor is like the Ray J to Lance's Kanye.
The immense universe of which we inhabit.
Are you serious? They still couldn't get the colors of their outfits right?
Any others different from us?
Slav.
They have been lost, but not in vain. Because through—
Really? We're gonna go back to this treacherous traitor? He's got wieners on his neck. So stupid. I'm sleepy. He's got wieners on his neck. This is so stupid. Alright, let's continue reading. Also, Karan must know this, so his overreaction of...
Mom said, please, that you can do the punished one, do it.
Okay, well, I'm recording something right now, so get out and close the door.